Most shoppers think scanning a few coupons is simple, just hand them over, save a couple bucks, and move on. But what if I told you the order you scan your coupons could quietly change everything about your total? Behind the counter, it's a completely different world. For years, I watched cashiers freeze, registers glitch, and managers scramble when customers scan coupons the wrong way. What most people don't realize is that this small detail, the order you hand over those slips of paper, can trigger secret discounts, strange computer errors, and sometimes set off alarms you never see coming. Every store claims to have a clear policy, but the truth is, there's an entire set of unwritten rules employees whisper about in the break room. Some shoppers walk out with more savings than they ever expected. Others end up embarrassed, flagged, or even banned. And while managers like me were trained to keep everything smooth and by the book, the reality at the register was anything but predictable. What really happens when you scan coupons out of order? And why are employees trained to watch for it, sometimes at the risk of their own jobs? Today, I'm breaking the silence about what goes on behind that beeping scanner. You're about to hear what no store wants you to know. Let's start at the beginning, because the truth about scanning coupons is stranger than you think. Most people believe saving money with coupons is just about collecting the right ones and handing them to the cashier. But behind the scenes, there's a secret no one in retail really talks about. The actual order you present your coupons changes how much you save. It's not written on the sign above the register. You won't hear about it from corporate. Even the store's official policy won't mention the real reason this matters. But for years, this one small move has quietly separated regular shoppers from the ones who seem to walk away with the best deals. There's a reason the savviest couponers insist on handing over manufacturer coupons before store coupons, or why they'll nudge their favorite cashier and whisper, "Scan this one first." It's not random. Stores program their systems to process coupons in a way that protects their profits, sometimes canceling out the best discounts if you go out of order. But in rare cases, scanning in a certain way can unlock bigger savings, create accidental stacking, or even trigger a full-on register meltdown. The strange part? Employees are trained to act like none of this exists. It's supposed to be routine, scan, beep, done. But the people who pay attention know there's something going on. For most shoppers, this secret stays hidden until the day a coupon rings up for more than expected or a discount suddenly vanishes. That's when they realize the rules aren't as simple as they seem. But that's only the beginning. What's going on in the minds of the cashiers who see it all happen? The next part of this story might surprise you. Every cashier knows the awkward tension that creeps in when a customer slides over a stack of coupons. There's pressure from all sides. Get the order right, move fast, don't make a mistake. But no one tells you what to do when those coupons start acting up, especially when the order makes a difference no one wants to admit. Some cashiers play it safe and follow the rules to the letter. Others, especially the ones who've worked for years, have picked up on the unofficial way to ring things through, helping regulars save an extra dollar or two by simply changing the order. All the while, there's the constant risk of getting flagged by a manager or called out for doing something wrong, even if it makes the customer happy. The real dilemma? Cashiers are stuck in middle, caught between company policy, corporate pressure, and the unspoken rules of savvy shoppers. Mess up the order and the register might freeze. An angry customer could demand answers, or worse, a supervisor might suddenly appear at your elbow, watching your every move. Some employees quietly tip off their favorite shoppers about the best way to hand over coupons, but most just try to survive the rush, knowing that one small misstep could mean a stern warning or even a write-up. Still, the real drama unfolds when those coupons actually hit the register. What happens next is a side of retail most people never see. The register might look like just another piece of equipment, but when it comes to coupons, it's where all the chaos begins. Cashiers scan each coupon, sometimes in a rush, and the machine decides almost instantly what gets accepted, what gets denied, and what quietly changes behind the scenes. Most shoppers think it's all automatic, but the truth is, every system has its own quirks. When coupons are scanned out of order, unexpected things happen. Sometimes, the register cancels out a perfectly good coupon with a quiet beep, no explanation, just gone. Other times, a discount that should have stacked disappears altogether, leaving shoppers wondering why their total is suddenly higher than they expected. And, on rare occasions, the computer does the opposite, stacking savings in ways the store never intended and giving out far more than it should. For employees, these moments can be nerve-wracking. There's a split-second decision: override the system and risk getting in trouble, or call over a manager and brace for a drawn-out explanation in front of a growing line. Meanwhile, customers get impatient, some sensing there's more happening than anyone will admit. The truth is, the register isn't just tallying up groceries, it's quietly enforcing the rules no one ever tells you about. And every so often, those rules break, setting off a chain reaction that almost no one is prepared for. But as unpredictable as these glitches are, they're nothing compared to the wild stories that happen when a coupon error actually slips through. That's when things really get interesting. Every so often, the system slips up, and that's when the real stories start. There are moments when a simple change in coupon order unlocks hidden discounts no one expected. A manufacturer coupon gets scanned first, then a store coupon, and suddenly the register knocks off twice as much as it should. Sometimes it's a small win, other times the savings are so big that both the customer and cashier exchange a look, quietly celebrating a victory over the system. Word spreads fast among regulars. There are entire online forums dedicated to these loopholes, with shoppers trading secrets about which stores, which weeks, and which coupon combinations are most likely to glitch. Some shoppers become experts at finding patterns, timing their shopping trips to catch a new loophole before corporate patches it up. But it's a dangerous game, because every big win for a customer means the store takes a loss. And the bigger the glitch, the more likely someone at the top is going to notice. For cashiers and managers, these moments aren't always fun. Sometimes it's just a register freezing mid-transaction, forcing everyone to wait while someone scrambles to reboot the system. Other times, the mistake is so obvious that it triggers a dreaded phone call from corporate. Even a harmless double discount can set off a review, leading to awkward questions and uncomfortable meetings behind closed doors. But the real tension comes when these glitches keep happening. That's when stores fight back, tightening controls and keeping a closer eye on every transaction. And the next step in this battle isn't what most shoppers expect. When corporate starts noticing unusual coupon activity, everything changes. Suddenly, managers are getting emails with stern warnings, new memos appear in the break room, and the rules everyone used to quietly ignore are now enforced with zero flexibility. Cashiers are told to follow strict guidelines, no exceptions, and supervisors start watching the register like hawks for any sign of abuse. The pressure isn't just on employees. Stores start tracking transactions in real time, flagging shoppers who use too many coupons or who always seem to walk away with unusually big savings. There are stories of entire families being quietly blacklisted, loyal customers one week, and banned from using certain coupons the next. Some regulars show up and find their accounts mysteriously limited, with discounts vanishing and digital offers suddenly unavailable. At the same time, new register software is rolled out to fix the loopholes, making it harder for even the most experienced couponers to work the system. Employees are retrained, sometimes under threat of losing their jobs if they don't catch every mistake. The once friendly atmosphere starts to feel tense, as if everyone is under suspicion. But even as corporate clamps down, mistakes and confusion are inevitable. And when the register locks up or a customer pushes back, it's usually the managers who have to step in, and they're often caught in the middle of a battle no one ever prepared them for. Most people imagine store managers as strict enforcers, always siding with corporate. The reality is a lot messier. Managers are constantly juggling impossible demands. Keep customers happy, follow ever-changing coupon policies, and somehow make the numbers add up. When a coupon disaster hits, it's usually the manager called over to smooth things out, even when the rules don't make sense. Many managers quietly admit they hate being the bad guy. On one side, there's a loyal customer who's just trying to save a few extra dollars. On the other, there's pressure from upper management to crack down, cut losses, and never let a coupon slip through the cracks. If a glitch causes a big discount, corporate wants answers, and sometimes it's the staff who pay the price. Good employees have lost bonuses, gotten written up, or even been fired over a coupon scanning mistake that happened in seconds. Some managers try to bend the rules, especially for regulars, but it's a risky move. One mistake can bring a wave of attention from district supervisors, audits, and endless paperwork. Others follow policy so tightly that they end up in arguments with customers, forced to explain confusing rules they didn't create. Deep down, most managers just want to run a smooth store and keep everyone happy. But as the stakes get higher and couponing gets more complicated, they're often left feeling powerless, caught between doing what's right for the business and what feels fair for the people in front of them. But not everyone walks away quietly. When policies clash with real life, things can take a turn, and sometimes it gets personal. When things go wrong at the register, it isn't just a small inconvenience. For some shoppers, being flagged for coupon abuse leads to real consequences. Sudden embarrassment in front of a crowded line, a manager quietly refusing their discounts, or even being added to a blacklist that makes future savings disappear. Regulars who once felt welcome can find themselves singled out, their transactions scrutinized or denied without warning. The humiliation doesn't stop at the checkout. Stories spread quickly. Someone gets their loyalty account quietly suspended or finds out they're no longer eligible for digital coupons. Some determined shoppers even try to get back at the store, returning items, leaving negative reviews, or rallying other couponers to avoid certain locations. Employees sometimes face the fallout too, especially if they were known for helping regulars save a little extra. In some stores, a cashier's friendly attitude is enough to get them reassigned or put on probation. The lines between customer and company blur, and tension builds with every flagged transaction. For shoppers who rely on coupons, it can feel like a personal attack, while staff are stuck dealing with angry confrontations they never wanted. All the while, the real reason, those hidden rules and shifting policies, remains buried under polite apologies and corporate statements. But just as everyone gets used to the old games, a new wave of confusion arrives. The digital coupon era with its own set of secrets and frustrations. Digital coupons were supposed to make saving money easier, but instead, they've added another layer of confusion to the checkout process. Now, shoppers must scroll through apps, load offers to loyalty cards, and hope that the register recognizes every deal. But behind the screens, the same old problem remains. The order in which discounts are applied can still make or break a transaction, and most people have no idea why. Suddenly, a single tap or missed click can mean the difference between a bargain and a disappointment. Some digital coupons override paper ones, while others quietly disappear if a cashier scans items out of sequence. Loyal customers watch discounts vanish in real time, wondering if they did something wrong or if the app just glitched again. Meanwhile, cashiers and managers have to play tech support, apologizing for problems they can't explain and fielding complaints from shoppers convinced they were cheated. Stores constantly update their systems to close loopholes, but new hacks and mistakes appear just as quickly. Forums fill up with stories of shoppers who cracked the code, at least for a while, only to find their favorite deals gone the next week. And as digital coupons keep evolving, both customers and employees are left struggling to keep up, never quite sure which rule will change next. No one expects a few coupons to spark so much trouble, but behind every smooth transaction are countless hidden rules and quiet battles most shoppers never see. The truth is, every choice, from the way you scan your coupons to the order you load digital offers, can set off a chain reaction that even employees struggle to control. What's rarely mentioned is how much tension, embarrassment, and frustration these moments create for everyone involved. Most former managers don't want shoppers to feel like they're sneaking around or breaking some secret code. What they wish people knew is simple. Sometimes, even the employees don't have all the answers. The system changes, the policies update, and what worked last week might not work tomorrow. The best thing any shopper can do is stay patient, ask questions, and remember that the person behind the counter is just trying to make things right, even when the rules don't make sense. If you've ever felt confused, frustrated, or even a little cheated at checkout, you're not alone. The world of coupons is full of surprises, and there's always more going on than meets the eye. But every time you push back, ask for clarification, or even share a small tip with someone else, you help shine a light on a system that was never meant to be simple. We'd love to hear your own stories and secrets. What's the biggest surprise you've ever had with coupons, or the best deal you've managed to score? Leave a comment below and let us know how you outsmarted the system, or if you just got burned. Your experiences matter and help others avoid the same mistakes. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next behind-the-scenes truth. Thanks for being part of our community and for supporting content that digs deeper. See you in the next one.